Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky, and I am a living Christ. Today is June 20th, 2015, and I have an important message for each of you. It's regarding this living Christ and the U.S. government's internet disinformation campaign. As one can see, the government's intelligence community and their supported internet disinformation team is working overtime to make you doubt the words of this living Christ. Do you Christians not understand the import of my writings, my speaking to you, my YouTubes? You are all living under the spell of satanic mind control when you believe the superstitious myths and fables written about the life of Jesus of Nazareth. He was merely a spiritually awakened man, speaking to worldly conditioned sheeple, much like yourselves, as I, this living Christ, speaks to you today. And they strung him up for it. Why do you fantasize about such illusions while you hate the truth delivered directly to you in real time by a living Christ, a simple man of truth? For that is all that a Christ is. Why do you not see the state of the world, the civilized world, which arises from such backward thinking that molds your own skewed worldview? Why do you live in such civilized insanity that calls for you to do the same things over and over and over again while expecting a different result? Is not war a perfect example of that mental malady? Why are you willing to kill others while mourning your own kids dumb enough to enter the military and get killed on the battlefield, merely sent there to enforce corporate policies in the robbing of natural resources of other sovereign countries? What have you taught them while growing up that allows for them to think that it is glorious and courageous to annihilate people who have done no harm to you? Why do you expect that you can get off the hook for wars by criticizing your own satanic leaders? They are not paying for the wars, you are. And what for? Freedom? Freedom in America? Are you free? Are you that dumb to think that you are free? Is your life as you know it now the way that you envisioned it when you were young and impressionable? Are you folks really that dumb? Or do you have to work at it to be as clueless as you are? Yes, it is this living Christ who is calling you dumb. Such directness of truth runs counter to your own pandering deceptions of all who are just as screwed up as you in your satanically conditioned, unhealthy egos. You see, the problem which follows in the wake of a Christ is the simple truth with which he angers and disturbs mind-controlled Satanists who see themselves as devout Christians. Look at the fruit of your conditioned faith. Look at the state of the world. Why? Why do you not see the connection? Get smart. Don't resist evil. Boycott. 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 That's the way to deal with government. Boycott the hell out of it. Give not another penny in support of government, as long as they are using that money to fund martial law and foreign wars, designed to bring about, ultimately, your own self-destruction. Don't wait until they crash the economy and drive the last nail into the coffin of these United States of America, which, quite frankly, is inevitable. Boycott the system and take charge of your own lives, perhaps for the first time in your lives. It is time for a peaceful revolution. Start getting the crooked and the corrupt leaders out of office and put them where they belong, in prison. Get the satanic UN out of this country and withdraw our constitutional republic's membership in it. Take your money out of the banks and stop funding corporations whose agendas are based in population control. Clean up our food, our water, our air, our atmosphere. After all, you have paid for all the pollution that has been soft killing you. Stop the genocide of human beings all over the world. Stop it in its tracks. Do you need a ton of bricks to fall upon you, to wake you up? Or will this simple Christ, speaking the simple truth, do it for you? As you well can see by now, that this living Christ is America's best kept secret. Who's behind it, you may ask? It's the very same people to whom you have sold your souls and have labored hard and long to indoctrinate you into mindless, helpless, hopeless sheeple. You may ignore me in this lifetime, but history will note the mission of this Christ has not been in vain. It shall not be hampered by fairy tales, superstitions, and satanic illusions written by others. We've already tried that in the past 20 years and have failed. It's all been done on the internet. My words are truth. They stand firm, while government cowards flee from the light of truth shone upon them. Check it out for yourselves on my websites, arkenterprises.com and lisarayenterprises.com, along with the Google archives and other search engines under my name, Raymond Ronald Karczewski. If you are looking for the mark of a Christ, ask yourselves whether you could stand down the forces of Satan and remain firm and liable, virtually untouched by the forces of hell for 20 years of your lives. I thank you for your time.